Good day, sir. I am JL Galinero and I am tasked to create an application that will solve for polynomial equation with method. And I am using Visual Studio for creating this application and also with the help of VB.NET programming language. As we can see in the GUI, sir, or the GUI, there are different sections labeled as initialization, arrange equation, number of iteration, tabulation result, and roots. It is easy to use where you can see all the necessary parts of solving polynomial equation. So the first part is we need to initialize value for the x values, which depends on the number of equation or number of coefficients per equation needed. Let's say that we initialize three values for x, which is 0. Input the value in the text box field with a blank space on each value. Just like this one. Second, before we input the coefficients, make sure that the variables are arranged to its level accordingly. Let's say we have an example here highlighted on the screen. The -2 for the x0, 6 for x1, 1 for x2, and 9 for the constant, and for the other coefficients. And third, we need to input a terminating condition used to test the convergence of the value of prospected roots. In our example, we have 0.00001. And fourth, we need to input a decimal place value for the tabulated results and roots output, which is we initialize 5 for decimal place. And lastly, we just need to click the solve button to generate all the possible results of calculation and tabulation. And as we can see on the screen, we have the arranged equation which solves for the dominant coefficient of the system from our equation. And as we can see on the tabulated results, we have x0, we have x1, x2, and its corresponding values. And for its error checking or for its terminating condition, we have the corresponding results. And another section is the number of iteration. If we check our tabulated result, it has 12 iteration. And the last part is the roots, which is the last value for our tabulated result. That is, x0 is equal to 1, x1 is equal to 2, x2 is equal to -1. Okay, let's have another example. 0, 0, 0. Then for the coefficient, let's say that we have the first equation as 5, 3, -7, and 0. Then the next one is 3, -5, 2, -8, 7, 5, -3, 16. And also we will use the same terminating condition and decimal place. And if we click the solve, we can see another arranged equation. And also in our tabulated results, it shows the proper values which are needed to be shown. And also for the number of iteration, if we count the number of iteration in the tabulated result, it counts as 18. And also the roots, we have the last x0, x1, x2 in the tabulated result, which is 1, 3, and 2. As you can see in the source code, we have two different function, which is the arranged equation and the Gauss-Jacobi equation. For the first part, we have arranged equation, which arranges our coefficients. For this one, I use 3 for loops for solving or arranging the equation. And also, I initialize a max value for our maximum value for the first column if it is for the first iteration for the for loop, which is we need an absolute value of the value from our text box coefficients. And again, testing the equation by using this one. And I also use sorting method here. I am using this one for arranging the equation. And for the Gauss Jacobi, from here, we'll do the program if the testing is not true. And also, with respect to its solution, we have this part here. And we also have a source code for the button solve if it is click, which has a key event argument, which holds all the codes that we needed to solve the polynomial equation.